Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Dragon Valley Adventures. I'm Llandros, and we're more or less where we were. I know in the last episode, I believe we ended in Dragon Valley itself, but you guys saw the LP update, and so you know that I've been playing this one off camera from the very beginning, day one, and have brought him all the way up to this point. And we're, like I said, we're basically where we were as far as adventure goes. He still has some time left. You can see all the stuff he's got in his inventory now. But as far as time left on this trip, he still has plenty of time. So rather than taking him back to Dragon Valley and starting back up where we were, I just thought, no, we're going to leave him here. Plus, he just got an opportunity, and it wouldn't let me save. Actually, no, it would let me save, but I clicked out of it too fast. However, if you get that opportunity and you didn't get to read it, you clicked out of it by accident and you wanted to see it again, you know, of course you can go over here to opportunities and you can just scroll through here and read it, or, you know, you can launch your adventure journal, and it's all right here. So you've got the whole thing. All right, the adventure that he got is called Assisting an Elder, and it says, my elderly grandfather lives on the other side of China, despite his roots here in Shangxinla. He longs to see a relic from Shangxinla. My family is wealthy and will pay handsomely for Sims who deliver 3 ancient or older Chinese relics to Ziwan. Okay, so we've got the relics in our inventory. We're going to go ahead and deliver. Now, like I said, more or less we're in the same place. One thing that happened, I'm going to go and tell you, you guys know the Red Assassin Bugs is my absolute favorite. Please get the sarcasm out of that one. It's my favorite adventure. Well, it held us up quite a bit. So we got that adventure right at the end of our trip. And I picked up one bug. That was all that would actually show up. So then I had to come back again. And I had all these extra days because he'd leveled up his visa a little bit further. Well, we were waiting around for 2 Red Assassin Bugs to show up. And instead of just wasting that time, what I did is I just started him doing the tournament competitions. Now, the Spar tournament competition you have to do in order to finish up China. You've got to reach level 10, and you've got to break a space rock in order to actually go into the Dragon Cave and battle the final big one. So I actually started working on that. And in between time, when he either was not doing an adventure or he had some extra stuff or we had extra time on our trip, I continued working on it. So he's maxed that out. And that's the only thing I didn't show it in my original World Adventures in full. And I didn't show it here because it's just tedious and it's a repetition. We will have to do it one more time, so you'll get to see that in this adventure. But for those of you who have to do it or you're thinking about doing it, all you do is pick up the phone, you go ahead and you call a sim, and you want to challenge the next Spar tournament contender. Once you do that, they will come right where you are. You just don't leave. And then you just introduce yourself if you don't know them, and you'll get that option to challenge them. You have to do it maybe a couple of times. I've never seen anybody lose as many times as Harrison did. It was kind of funny. After a point, I was like, all right, who's going to beat you this time? And he did. He kept losing. But we did finally make it. All right, go ahead and give these in. I believe this is the tomb. This is the one that's going to finally take us out to the Temple of Heaven, which is fine. I would be glad to go. Okay, this is another favor for an elder. My grandfather loves the pieces you found for him, but now he wants you to speak to Chen Hong to obtain an item loaned to Chen Hong long ago. If you do this, my grandfather has a great surprise for you. All right, so we got to go ask. All right, we got to go convince Chen Hong, and I think we know him. Believe me, we just about met everybody in town doing those competitions. It's also a really good thing to do. Get your charisma up, which he's actually max charisma. I'm going to show you what he's done because he got a lot of stuff done. Athletic, he's not quite mastered. That's because I really hit. Oh, please tell me we know this guy. Do I know him? Yeah, I do. All right, so let's go ahead and convince him because if I know him, we should be able to do this with no problem. Okay, no late fees. It says, how shameful of me. Yes, it's true. Z1 loaned me this artifact for a historical study I was conducting. Oh, it must be years ago now. Here, take it back. I should have done so years ago. Okay. Well, you know. There you go. All right. Excuse me. All right, so anyway, you can see he's got charisma mastered. He's got cooking almost mastered. Martial arts, definitely. Gardening, I put him up there. That's it. That's all he's really got. And he did roll a wish to have a child. So we are going to be doing that when we get back home to Dragon Valley. Oh, I got to talk about that too. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, Descendants of the Guard. How kind of you yet again. My grandfather is a direct descendant of the first emperor's imperial guardsmen. He knows the history of the great emperors, their secrets, and their treasures. He has sent me this key for you to investigate the tomb of the first emperor. Go now. Okay. This may be the Terracotta Army. I don't really remember. It's one of the two. It's either Temple of Heaven or Terracotta Army, and it is Terracotta Army. Okay, that's fine. We'll go. We can do that one. Actually, before we go, why don't we go ahead, since he's got cooking and he's so close, let's just go ahead and listen to that and get that one just completely taken care of. And now this one, oh wait, where's the, oh, you know what we gotta go do? I'm sorry guys, I know I'm all over the place. We're gonna go over here to the special merchant and buy some things. We've got plenty of coins, so we need to go do that first before we go out to the tomb. Okay, what I was gonna say, something I knew I had to tell you. I do not have dragons in the game yet because I didn't have time. And when we go back to Dragon Valley, you are going to notice we're still on day 1, believe it or not. Or maybe day 2, I can't really remember. I did turn the testing cheats on for the travel time. So whenever he went back, when he had that moodlet that would actually hold us back a day, I just turned the testing sheets on, held down control, and deleted it out so I could make him travel right back again. And I was just doing that so I could get caught up as quickly as possible. So that's why you're going to see that we really didn't actually have, we didn't spend a whole lot of time in Dragon Valley. However, he is married and he does live in that house with Susie. So I did get that done. That was the first thing I actually did. Like I said, more or less, we're exactly where we were. Alright, let's see if we can get something here. And the things that I want are very basic. Oh. Alright. I don't think we have a whole lot of it, but let's see, did I get the master? I don't know if that's, I think that's sarcophagus. I want escape dust. Yeah, we got plenty of these. I want the master thief's coin. I think I have it. I may or may not. If not, I got it now. We're going to get our certificate of partnership because I don't have that yet. And do I have enough for this? I have barely enough for the Sultan's Tabernacle, which you do want to get, by the way. So go ahead and purchase that one. And now we need to start looking for gold coins. So we've actually run through it. Alright, let me just double check real quick. I don't think that I actually messed up. No, because I never did go over and get it. I am going to go pick up a few shower in the cans just because I don't have it. Yeah, I didn't do the dragons because I just didn't want to spend the time waiting for them to all hatch and do all that. So I just wanted to get into the adventures and go. So we're not going to get that advantage. I figure when we go back after this adventure or after this trip, then we'll go ahead and pick him up. He's gotten a lot done. Of course, we don't have all the things that we had before, which is unfortunate. There's a few things that we are missing, but I'm hoping in these next 2 tombs we'll be able to find them. And of course, next time we come back, we can go run through some of these other tombs that are actually done and see if we can find them again, because sometimes they'll respawn. Alright, I don't really need the food because I got plenty of that, but I do need some more of this. I don't know how many I need. I'm just going to buy a few. And we've got a decent amount of money. We don't have an enormous amount because I didn't do the whole, I don't know if I bought one of those. I don't know if I did. I'm going to buy it just in case. I did buy one of these. So let me go ahead and say yes to that. Alright. Forgot what I was saying. However, let's go ahead and head up. Now this is typically the final adventure I get, even though you would think that the Dragon Cave would be. This one normally is the very last one that pops up. So when it actually came through, I didn't go to the board. I was just kind of waiting because I was going to take him back to Dragon Valley since I didn't want to do anything you guys had not followed along with me on. So when he got the phone call and it popped up, I was like, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I was really half expecting to get the Dragon Cave because that's what he kept popping up. And I was like, I really don't want to do that yet, but if we have to, we have to. The nice thing is if we can get this one done, and if we get the other Temple of Heaven one done, and then get the Dragon Cave, then that means we really would only have one more China trip to do total. You don't have to, but, I mean, you can come back and forth all you want now, but we wouldn't have to. Yeah, he did get his level 3 visa. So, if you didn't catch that when I bought the certificate of partnership, You have to be level 3 in order to get that. And we could buy a vacation home. I'm not planning on it, not yet. I usually don't buy vacation homes for my people until we get to the very end. And let me go ahead and speed him through this. Alright, you gotta be careful because he's not gonna go all the way to the top. And he will. He'll go all the way to the top if you let him. Nope, he won't. He's gonna go right here. Okay, this one is kind of annoying, and I'll show you why. You're not gonna get to do anything in this first little visit, so he's just gonna basically trigger the fact that he's here, and then we're gonna have to turn around and leave. Alright, let's go ahead and put the keystone in here. Alright, you're thinking about it? You're trying to figure out where you are? Alright, you can do that. And as you can see, there's a staircase. You can tell that it'll pop up. Okay, let's go ahead and go on down. And if you didn't notice back behind, all this opened up so we can actually see it. And this is basically as far as we are going to get. So once you actually get to this point, now you need to turn around and stop and go report back in. Harrison has explored the tomb, but there's more to discover. Z1 will know how to proceed in the vast treasure-filled tomb. Okay. You can't do anything except maybe this little area and some of the parts on the bottom, but you've got to get this keystone, so you got to go report in to get it. Now we could travel all the way back like we did, or we could hit the escape dust, which we bought, and we could get back to base camp. This one's not so far away, but let's just go ahead and escape. Why not? Let's just do that, and we'll follow him and see where we get. Okay, so it takes us back home, and then that way we can go ahead and go report in real quick. I'm sure he's getting kind of... No, he's not. He's actually got pretty decent moods and needs and everything, so he's fine. But we'll go ahead and get this reported in, get done. I'm not so concerned about having a bed here at the base camp, because worst case, we can always stick our tent out, and we can sleep on the base camp lot in our tent. And we've got the really nice one, so it gives you a really cool moodlet, which boosts your mood, so he would actually get a much higher boost in his overall mood. We will definitely be doing that once he actually finishes this up. And it's only 8 o'clock, so it's not too late. We could probably get back over there, and I don't know how much further I want to go with it. I may want to wait and do it in the morning. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. Where's this guy at? Or a lady? I forgot. Alright, so let me speed him up because it's going to take him forever. And we've seen him go through these little areas. Alright. Okay, so Monk's approval is key. Yes, Grandfather worried you would not be able to fully explore the tomb of the first emperor. He sent me this key, which he believes unlocks another quarter of the tomb of the first emperor. Unfortunately, the key will not be unlocked without a monk's incantation, and read before it. Ask Zansu to recite the incantation, and it should activate. Okay. So you get a lot of this. You know, it sends you to that tomb for the first time, and then it's a lot of back and forth, and then eventually they'll send you again, and when they send you the next time, you get to fully explore it. So we will work on that in just a little bit, but this is just kind of like the parts of World Adventures that gets tedious. It's like, okay, go do this, now go do that, and drives you nuts. Alright, where's he got to go? Looks like he's going all the way up to the academy. Yes, he is. Alright, so that's fine. We had to come all the way back up here. We spent a lot of time up here, to be perfectly honest with you. I was getting so tired of this place. That was just because when you do the martial arts tournament, this is one of the best places to do it, because your people will always show up right here, so you don't have to actually hunt them down. Choose a small lot. That way it's very easy. Don't go to a big park, and don't go to the marketplace, because you'll never find them. Or you'll have to sit there and scan that whole area all the time. Okay, let's go return the keystone. We'll be doing this for a while, and then we'll finally get to go into the actual tomb. So I'm going to speed him through. But yeah, and also, when you're doing the spar tournament, don't wait until you've mastered martial arts. Just go ahead and get started as quick as you can, because it lets you level up a lot faster. It's a quick way to do it, to get martial arts up to 10. So just go ahead and start. It saves you time, because trust me, that's what takes so long. Okay. The first Emperor's secret rooms. Okay, you are most efficient at every task set before you. Now that the key is activated, I believe you can once again enter the tomb of the first Emperor. I have spoken to Grandfather. He would like you to enter the final chambers of the tomb of the first emperor and retrieve his family's ancient spear. Return that to me, and my family will reward you with great riches. Okay. So at this point, we are ready to go, and I have not been listening to cooking. I knew it. Do we still have that to listen to? Yeah. Okay. He's kind of hungry. He's not really that tired. I say we go ahead and get him over there to the tomb. He can eat once we get there, and worst case, he can just pop the tent, and we'll be fine. Which probably is what we're going to do. But like I said, we've had to go back and forth this whole time just trying to get to this thing. And I'd like to just go ahead and be over there and be ready. Even if we don't get started tonight, we at least are ready to go. See, there's something I could go collect. I always mean to, but it's never easy. It's something I always forget to do. Alright, now this place right up here, this little road, has so many collectibles on it that if you've got nothing else to do and you want to make some money, just come up here, because starting like right over here, you'll just get collectibles like you wouldn't believe all across the road. And it's a great way to actually make some money when you don't have a real job and you're maybe in a vacation home. You need something actually to get you get you some cash. This is one way to do it. All right. Now this time I think he will go all the way to the top if you don't stop him. Okay. Well, he didn't go to the top, but he got close. Okay. Now you can't really do a whole lot as far as, let's see, medium, low quality. Let's have some high quality. And I'm going to take out the tent. This is the one I want to take out. And I don't think we're going to have room to put it anywhere, because we're not on a lot. We're not on an even ground. Alright, we'll go downstairs and see what we got. If not, it's too bad. This one's got a very strange area to get into, so it's hard. You just kind of have to deal with it. Alright. Sorry, I hate keeping the cough. It's awful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go on down. And I don't think that tabernacle thing is going to fit in here. I really don't. And even if it does, we're going to have to deactivate some traps to get some room here. Alright, so here we go. First trap is right here. And I forgot to do something. I'm sorry. I'll go back and do it. Was this one fully explore tomb? Yeah, actually, I don't know about that yet. Music scares me. It does at night. If it's late at night and, I don't know, just in one of those moods, music gets me. Alright, you go ahead and finish this up. Go ahead and disarm it. And then I want him to go read this plaque. Cause I remember I told you guys, when you see a plaque, you should read it. And I didn't do it. Okay. There you go. It says, quiet your voice in the presence of the first emperor. It is from here that he rules the empire. Okay, really didn't give us much of a hint. However, there are lots of traps. Well, there's 4, I guess, if you want to call that a lot. It's a lot to me. And of course, the first thing you want to do is you want to run across and get this, and from any angle, if you try to go in, the traps are going to get you. So, I've learned that lesson many, many times. Now I know. And we need to collect whatever that... Nope. There's nothing to collect. Alright, go ahead and disarm it. Yeah, you could just attempt to cross it, and sometimes it's faster. I like to just go ahead and get all of these things at least uncovered and disarmed, so that when I come back through it, I don't actually run into him again. And he's gotten that hazmat, whatever, that he can disarm these at an 80% higher rate of success. So he should be able to take care of all of them. Now there's a couple of times I'm probably going to get hit by a trap. I'm going to tell you right now. It's just going to get me, and I can't help it. Alright, sleep in the tomb. I do not have a sleeping bag for you, which I wish I did. Okay, so now that we've actually got this done, this one will not place. I don't think it will. It'd be great if it did, but it's because it's tall. It's not the actual footprint of it. It's just tall. He does have a regular one. We won't get that moodlet, but... Oh, wait, this one... Yeah, this one fits. Let me just try that one more time, because I don't think I got that close. I know you're probably screaming at me. Yeah, see, it's the same size as the other tent. It's just taller. So that's why it won't go into these rooms. And that's unfortunate, because it gives you such a better moodlet. And we're just going to deal with this one. Alright, go ahead and go to sleep, buddy. And then we'll take care of you in the morning. Yep, everything else is fine. Okay, so while he sleeps, I'm going to cut out of here. And then when we get up, we'll open up these 2 chests, finish up this little room, and then get started with the main part of the tomb. Alright, well, he's getting up. He's hungry. Let's go ahead and get him to eat something real quick and put this away. Next thing, let's go ahead and get a couple of treasures taken care of. And then we're going to push this guy as far as we can back on that floor trap or switch and see if we can get something good. Please. Oh, nothing good. Alright, it's fine. There's certain things I want, and if he'll get them, I'd be much happier. But I don't know if he's going to get them or not. I'm hoping he does. Alright, nope. Nothing there. That's okay, because when we get to Egypt and we hit level 2, we will get the Eyes of Horus, I think, or the Tears of Horus, something like that. And that will show us where all the dig sites are. Now, the dig sites are not in the same spot, so they will respawn in different areas. So you just kind of have to wait till you get that thing. And then you can go to any of the countries, and you can find every dig spot exactly where they're at that moment. Go around, and you can get a lot of the really hard-to-find collectibles just through that. So definitely one that you want to save up your points for. And that's why the Master Thief's coin, I kept forgetting to go get it. I was kicking myself. It's like, go over there and get it so you can get more coins. But, you know, once you do that, now we'll get a lot more of the gold coins. Okay, let's go up these stairs. And we should be able to get into that little area, which I think all it had was gold coins, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this part is just, there's really nothing to it. And then, of course, I'm going to stand on whatever that is. I don't know exactly what that part does, but we're going to stand on it anyway. It may not do anything as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if it does or not. Let's see. I hear it did something. I don't know what it did. Alright, let's go use the stairs and go on back down. Okay, the other one we want is over on this side, and there are no traps or anything here, so you don't have to worry about it. I've done it many, many times, so you don't have to really worry about finding hidden doors or anything like that. There's nothing here. You would think there would be, but there's not. Okay, let's go ahead and go into this one. Yeah, like I said, usually this is the one I get at the very end. I'm tired. I'm ready to leave China and be done with it for good. And so I'm always like, just let's move on. Let's go. But for now, we'll do it. Like I said, I don't remember what this does. It may deactivate these traps. That may be what it does. But I go ahead and deactivate the traps first. So it's probably no big deal. All right, we're going to come up here and let me go ahead and tell him to go read this. He should know what to do. He should know how to get there at least. I'm gonna speed you through, buddy. Okay. The first emperor always said the path of the righteous was paved in jade. Okay, it means we gotta stay on the green. Okay, if you don't stay on the green, you're in trouble. In this area, it's not so bad, but going forward, yeah, you definitely want to stay on this green carpeting. Okay. This is where I'm gonna have some trouble. I always do. All right, go ahead and open this chest. Now, of course, this is what we were trying to get to. This is the one we want, but we won't be able to get there for a while. Okay, you can go through either one. It doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to go right here. I'm going to get hit by a dart trap. I'm going to tell you that right now. But we're going to go ahead and have him go inspect this one, which is going to expose the traps. There we go. It's not on the ground. It's here. And I always get it because I go too far, but I stay on the green. And then he's going to fall down and probably fall into another trap. Maybe not. Okay, well. Alright, you go ahead and do this, and then we'll try again. Alright, go over here. Let's do this. Try to stay on the edge if you can. I always do it. And he's probably going to get another one. Alright, no, maybe not. Yeah, there's another trap here. There's another one here. He's going to get all kinds of stuff. And then you're going to think, how in the world is he going to get back? Is he going to get hit by everything? Well, he's going to walk on the edge. See, he can't walk over here on this side. He's going to get hit, which is why it's a lie. This should not be jade. So it's done there on purpose. But see, he can't walk around any of this. He just has to walk on the imaginary. It's kind of funny. But I always expect to get hit by one. Sometimes I do it and I don't get hit, but most of the time I do. Now this is probably going to tell us stay on the jade. which we know. Okay, yeah, same thing. Alright, so go over here. And this way you'll avoid traps. There you go. Alright, so head on over here and stand on this. If you didn't know about those little signs, or if you didn't pay attention to them, you would not be happy. You really wouldn't. Okay. Now we got another little door over here, apparently. We don't see it yet. So we're just going to continue on. Are you going to waste a shower in a can? Go ahead. I don't care. Alright, I must be on the hill. I hate that. I hate being on the hill more than you know. Alright, we got more traps coming. Okay, stand on this thing. I see where we need to go. You still can't get there yet. This is where we were. And it'll take us out. Okay, the sad thing is, okay, oh, what we did is we deactivated these, I think. Nope, we didn't. Can you disarm it? Please try. Please try. He may or may not be able to on this one. No, can't. Can you go across it? Don't get trapped. Alright, good. At least he got that one done. I did check that, didn't I? I think I did. If I didn't, we're going to check it again. I think we already got it, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, we did. Okay, so here, we're going into the second room. And, buddy, come on. Oh, yeah, inspect. It's right here. Oh, stop, stop, stop. That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to go here. Okay, I didn't really want you to inspect the wall. I didn't. Now, there's something here on the floor, apparently. And I have missed it, but I'm not going to go to it just yet. Alright, stay on the screen, otherwise you're going to get trapped. And... yeah, it's not on the floor, it's actually on the wall. That's why I didn't think there was anything on the floor. Alright, that's the main thing we need. We want one of those. It's a keystone. But we still got traps. And if I try to go across... it doesn't say there's any traps, but there's some here, there's some here. There should have been one right there, so I'm going to just try. Can you push? Oh, you can't push it. You got to come over here. It's tedious, but once you get this done, you're okay. Go ahead and pull it. Alright. And you can kind of tell that there's an arrow, there's kind of a path that they're showing you, that they really are telling you, you want to go to this one right here, because it's leading, all of them are leading to that one. So this guy, you could try putting him on all these things, it's not going to help you. This is the one that you want. So just ignore it. And you can go stand on these all you want to. Doesn't matter, once you hit this, you're good. I'm going to stop him in just a minute. I want you to get one more space, actually one more space over. Okay, now pull this one time, and then you'll be set. As long as you're staying on the green, you're good. Okay, push it, and we should be good. And you'll see everything actually deactivates, or it should. Plus, we'll see a and you see these little traps are still firing at us, but we'll see a staircase hopefully. One more. Okay, now see, that's why I've spent a lot of time before going and standing on all these things. You don't even have to. Don't bother with it. It's not worth it. So just go ahead and do that. Now you can actually walk through this thing without any danger. You're good. And we're getting closer. Not quite where we need to be, but we're close. That keystone we got to, this is the one we want. That's where it's taking us to. And there is a mummy in this tomb. So you can actually activate it if you want. You don't have to, but you can. Okay, let's go and smash this thing up. And I don't think he's done the full 75 sparring matches. He's done a lot, but he hasn't done 75. So we're not quite there. Please be good stuff. Please be good stuff. That's a money bag. I'll take money. But there's other things I want, like these relics. It's not one. I wish it was. We need some more of the Zodiac creatures, and we need some more of... Oh, we got the dangerous creature from here, so I think we're good. But the Dropostone would be good. No, nothing yet. Alright, so that takes care of this part so far. Nothing too difficult. It's if you don't have the tool, that's all you really miss out on. It's usually not anything major. Typically, anything behind a boulder is not big, except for in France. There's a couple of them that you really do have to have it. Otherwise, you won't finish up your collectibles. So you do actually have to get that axe at some point. Alright. Swim through that tunnel, and here we go. Okay, now remember, of course, you know, you want to stick with Jade. So, open up any of these that you want. The Jade you definitely want. The blue has the mummy. So, if you want the mummy, go for it. But if you don't, just skip it. Now, there's nothing up here to collect. That's just a view. That's just a view. All this does right here is it opens up a door. So that this little hallway, you can go around him. Let's just see if we can get it all. The keystone that you're going to need to actually get into the final tomb area is in this coffin, or sarcophagus. So, that's what you're really looking for. Find 5,000 or find... Well, I'd like to do both. Oh, man. Please tell me it's still there. Okay, good. Alright. Let's speed you through this. Yep. Now, just because he gets pulled in doesn't mean you don't do it again. So, if he doesn't get it the first time, make him do it again. Alright, so we got dried food and we got a money bag. Not doing so well on these. Although he is hungry. We'll have him eat something. Anything good? Please be good. Alright, we got an Egyptian sarcophagus. That's good. Don't know why it's over here in China, but it's fine. At least we got it. We'll get a lot more of those once we get to Egypt. Alright, let's go ahead and do this last one again. And that was more ancient coins. Go ahead and get this thing, which is the main thing we want. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, everything's good. You're in good shape. Alright, now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to trigger the mummy, just because I want him out. Alright, that's the keystone, so we know we got it. But yeah, I want the mummy out, and I really kind of want him to get cursed. That way we can travel to Egypt, and I can show you that tomb. I couldn't do that in my World Adventures LP, so we're not going to shy away from mummies in this one. We're going to go for it and see what we can get, and we'll be fine. I'm going to have him go. Yeah, there you go. I told you. Alright, so you go ahead and go stand on this and come back and play around with the mummy. You don't ever have to open it if you don't want to, but he can now go look inside and see if there's anything good. And we just might get something decent. You might not. Yeah, go right past him. That way we'll trigger it. Maybe not. Alright, it takes a while. The mummy has to think about it. They're so slow that you really don't have to worry. You can get away from them really quickly. Unless you do this kind of stuff. Unless you do it like I do and you're just going to stand there and wait. Alright, come on. Find something good. Nope. Now, once this happens, you cannot cancel out. You're getting attacked no matter what you do. So, let's see. Hang on. What do I want? 1,500. That's worth 15. Oh, man. Which one do I do? Which one? Alright, we're going to just keep it all because we're going to get that one. I hate it because we could have gotten 1,500 points. Yeah, we're going to win. I hate it. So, if you want the 1,500, you can go ahead and take it. It doesn't matter. It's kind of sad. I was hoping that we would actually we'd get cursed, but no cursing for us. Okay, so he's done with that. Let's go ahead and... What is that? Nope, nothing to get. Let's go back and explore this. Yeah, don't be scared of the mummies because, like I said, there's so many ways to lift the curse. It's no big deal. And it's very easy. It's actually kind of fun. So I'm hoping that we will get actually cursed eventually, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. I guess the only way to really do it is to go over there before you've learned martial arts. Now you don't always get cursed. Sometimes they just you just pass out. So it's never a guarantee that you're just gonna get it. All right, go use these stairs. Let's get up there. We are almost done with this tomb. There is another trap apparently. It's actually this one right here. I can disarm it and get the points, but I'd rather keep these because they're actually worth a lot more. And we're about to fully explore this tomb and get our 1500 at least. Okay, at this point we now have the keystone. We can get into this final room, and there's not much left. Alright, and I don't think there's really anything in here except the staircase, so just come on over. I've looked before, but there's really nothing to collect. You would think something would be on that little pedestal, but no, not this time. Alright, that takes care of the tomb for it being fully explored, although you're not quite done yet. But this is the only way to get in that room, so you got to go through and you got to get the key out of this thing right here. So you're going to have to go through and fight. Well, you don't have to fight the mummy because you don't have to open up the blue sarcophagus. That's only if you want to. But this is the only way in. I mean, I like the tomb, but I don't like the beginning where you have to go back and forth. I think that's just kind of annoying. But, you know, it's fine. Alright, now we're here. We take what we can take. And we'll get the last little bit, which is the spear. That's actually worth money, but it's not really what I want. I want some of the collectibles so I can mark them off my list. When I'm coming through and doing a World Adventures thing, I like to always just get as much of the... I want to get all of them. I've done it before. It's just not easy. It takes a lot of going back and forth and going back into those tombs again. Alright, so there's another sarcophagus piece. That one's plain. Okay. We're picking up some coins at least. Alright. So at least I don't have to look at that again. Alright, you're fine. And then we'll go collect out of that one. That's the symbol that we're looking for. That means we've probably got 2 left here in China, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. You guys are probably screaming at me. Alright, so see, I still need these 2. As far as the China tombs, I got 2 more to go. And one we'll probably get, if we don't get the Dragon Cave, we'll get it pretty quick. Okay, now to get out of here, he knows how to get out of here, I hope. Actually, before you do that, buddy, let me stop you. And let's go ahead and listen to something on the way and get you out of here. Energy-wise, we're not doing great, but we're going to get home. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to be sleeping all day. That's okay. If I had my dragons, I could take care of that. Yeah, I don't really want to disarm a trap right now. I probably should have waited. I should have had him go ahead and fully explore the tomb, then come back and fight the mummy. And now that I'm thinking about it, so my fault. I could have added an extra 1,500 points, but I think he's doing pretty good on points, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and get him something real quick, just so I don't have to do this all the time. Where are we at? Where are you at? You should be up here. Hardly hungry. There we go. And you could probably go ahead and get Still Bladder too, couldn't you? That way we don't have to stop all the time. Alright. Yeah, my time's up. Okay, buddy. We got you set. We got some good things for you. You have Jet Setter and no, you got Long Distance Friend. Okay, didn't get you Jet Setter, so I do need to do that. That's only 5,000 points, so we'll do that before we actually come on our next trip. That way our prices are pretty good, and we don't have to worry about spending all the money. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send him through in fast speed. He's still listening to this cooking thing, which will be 2 days worth. Good luck. I am purposely staying away from logic, and you'll see why when we get to Egypt. It makes a big difference. So pick either cooking, handiness, or logic, and stay away from them. It doesn't matter which one of the 3, but that'll help you out once you hit Egypt. Alright, what is this? Sleep in a tomb? If we need to, we will. Of course you would go inside, wouldn't you? Alright, well, knock on her door. Knock on her door and let's see if she'll come out. Or ring the doorbell, either one. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, we fought her many times. We did. We kept fighting some of the same people over and over. Okay, so we got 2,000 out of that. That's cool. Last, my family spear. I will send this to grandfather at once. Though I worry he will be so happy that he might become too excited. At his age, he must take things slowly, you know. Please take these coins. You have done so much for my family and its history that you will be forever remembered alongside the spear. Okay, so we got some more ancient coins too, and got about 605. Not bad. Let's go over here, and I'm going to take him over so that he can do two things. He's going to go in and check for a new adventure, and we're going to see what we're going to be working on next time. So I'm going to speed him up, let him come on through here and do that. And then I'm going to let him go to sleep because he is tired. Nothing. What are you going to work on, buddy? Please tell me we got something good. Sometimes you have to do this several times, or you just... There we go. No, not doing that. I want the tombs. There's only like a handful that are there. Alright, so this is the Dragon Cave. So it's knowledge of the past. It says, Harrison, I think I know who can help us gain entrance to the Dragon Cave. A local by the name of Z1 claims to know the secret. Speak to Z1 as soon as possible so that we can proceed. Okay, well, this one's going to actually take us out of China after a while. It's not going to take us long. We'll be doing just a couple of things real fast, and then going around talking to people, convincing them, and then they'll send us off to France. And I've already done all the martial arts stuff, so we won't have to worry about it. This is what I do. I put this thing right here, and he comes up and he sleeps over here, and you're going to see he's going to get a better moodlet from it. Yeah, he is exhausted. But it's much better than the beds that you get here, so you might as well use it. Just be careful, because if you do this all the time, you will get a meteor if you've got ambitions installed. And that's how I got my... One of my characters died, but he had a death flower, so it was kind of sad. It was his father-in-law, and he was like using the tent to sleep, and I made him go back for the tent, and the meteor hit him. It was so bad, because I was like, I'm not going to lose that thing. It costs us so many points. But, yeah. Alright, so we'll come back in the next episode. We will get this thing started, and... Actually, we could probably get it started here. I'm going to go a little bit over tonight, guys. I'm sorry. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and we will get the first part of this done, because he's got enough charisma. He walks up, he says hi, he's an instant friend, and we don't have to do a whole lot. And it won't take us long. Plus, he's just about there. Now you can actually see he got this moodlet that's slept like a king, and he gets an extra 40 in his mood, and he'll get that for the next 10 hours. So that's why I like using this tent. And that bumped him up quite a bit. So if you got the points and you can find a space to place it, it's definitely worth it. Alright, let's speed him up and let's see if he can get through there. And we'll get this thing started. I'd like to actually send him back on this episode, so I don't have to do that when we come in to the next one and waste our time. Alright. Okay, the Potion of Remembrance. Ah yes, the Dragon Cave. I remember parts of the story. A great adventurer named James Vaughn fixed the Dragon Cave almost a century ago, but apparently failed to do so entirely. I seem to have forgotten the rest. Lin Hua sells a potion of remembrance, but I cannot afford it. Deliver 2 pieces of platinum to Lin in exchange for the potion. Okay, do we have platinum? No, of course not. However, where are they at? Alright, I see one, and I see another one. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's two. There's two close together. Yeah, now this would be a great one if you're really looking for money. You can actually just hold on to this opportunity, go around and collect all the platinum. Do you see him? Because I sure don't see him. Wait, I see one. Alright, there's one. Where's the other one? Man, that was kind of... Alright, right in front of me. Alright, you go ahead and do this, and then we'll get this thing taken care of. Yeah, if you need the money, you can actually stop, do this opportunity, and you can have him collect as much platinum, take it home, smelt it, make a lot of money off of it, because platinum is very expensive. I'm not going to do it, because you guys know we end up with a lot of money by the end of this thing. Alright, go ahead and finish this up, and then go deliver this platinum. I'm going to go with you. Yeah, it's just a lot of running around. He should have had his motorcycle. I didn't have anything. I didn't have enough money to get it, so that's why he's riding a bike. That's okay. We are just going to try to get this done. Where's she at? Oh, she's in the bathroom. Okay, well, wait till she gets out. A little faster, lady. A little faster. Alright. Where are you going? Maybe that's not her. Oh, no, that's not her. Ah, I hate when they do this. She's traveling. Alright, fine. Let's see if we can actually get her. I'm supposed to be following her. He stops every few feet just because he's trying to figure out where she's going. And she's going home. Alright, are we there yet? Alright, tell this woman you got the platinum. You're killing time. You want to meditate? I'll meditate with you. Okay, so deliver the potion, and we should be good. At least we're not far from her. It says that silly Z1 couldn't remember the name of Al Samhara. If you asked, here's the potion. It should jumpstart the memories of Z1's past, or head. Okay, it says, yuck, I hate the taste of this foul potion. If I could only remember things, I would not need to drink it so often. Ah, my head. I remember now. James Bond had an assistant named Senpa, who kept a journal of Bond's adventures. Senpa died mysteriously at a young age, but his descendant, Li Yao, still has a journal. You will need to convince Li Yao to let you have it. Okay, well, Li is a friend, I believe. So we're going to go ask him for the journal. And then I think at that point, this is where we get kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but we get stopped. See, these things are worth 310. You smelt them, then you sell them and consign them, and you make a lot of money off of them. It's okay. We'll get plenty of money with the jewels and the gems and stuff that we've got. So let me speed him through. Pause. I'm hoping we're friends. I can't remember if we are or not. I know we fought him. If not, nope. Wait. Charming introduction. Stop. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, buddy. That's what I told you. Do this. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't do it right, so. Good old Lee. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. Can you try it again? I don't know if you can. There we go. Alright, so it says, my dear Harrison, it seems if you were to complete the prophecy, you must journey to Champs-les-Élysées, France. According to the journal, I believe the nectar merchant at the nectary there will know about Vaughn's keystone. Travel to France and speak to the nectar merchant to discover the location of the keystone. Okay. So basically at this point, let me stop him right here. What we have to do is head over to France and get this second part done. If you have not done the spar tournaments, this would be your time to go do it. If you've not mastered martial arts, this is your time. If you've not been able to break a space rock, here's when you do it. And you just start working on it because, as you can see, he's still got plenty of time left. But he's done all that. So if I look over here in his skills for martial arts and I look in his journal, he's already the Grand Master. He's got the Timber Terminator thing done, which means he's done all the boards. He has broken the space rock already because these are the things he's going to be asked to do once he gets back. This he has not done. He's only gone into 45 matches, so we're not quite there yet, and we haven't done meditation. I could just leave him here and meditate all day long. I'm not planning on it. What I think I'm going to do, we can't really do any other adventures, and we don't have the items that will show us where the dig sites are. I'm going to take him over... I believe, no, actually we'll save that for the next time. I'm just going to take him back home, and when we get back home we'll have to wait another day until we can travel to France. We'll get that started, but once we get to France we're going to actually work on a couple of tombs there as well, so we'll get that started too and see what we can get done. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, but when we come back he is going to be in Dragon Valley because I'm going to just stop right here and I'm going to travel and send him back, and then that way we'll be ready to go probably in the next episode, head off to France and get the first adventures done, and then we'll be able to come back and wrap up China. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.